Hey, you guys, what is going on today? So, I guess we'll start with my name is Tanner, and we're gonna head over to my shop. So, I'm gonna show you guys what I got on the go there. I got a couple of projects, most of which are for the most part complete, but I got a couple on the go right now and some potential future builds, but I'm not 100% sure where things are going to go, so I figure I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride and we're just going to see where this stuff goes because I mean you can only plan so much, right? All right, well, meet Cooper. This is my 4-year-old Frenchie. Say hi. Well, as far as introductions go, I can only introduce myself so many times, so I guess we might as well start with cars. So this is the Daily Driver. It's a 1997 Toyota Celsior. It's a good car. Got the airbag suspension out, coilovers, got some IS250 wheels. But anyways, we're gonna head into the shop here, and there's there's a decent amount of snow on the ground here, but that's okay. We're used to it. Do we start outside? I guess I love this thing covered in snow. Like just seeing this thing covered in snow the way it is. I don't know, it's just cool. Daily Driver, '98 Honda Civic. Used to bomb that all the time. It's a good car, still works. I want to do some fun with it at some point. It's mild out. It's always been around. Maybe a B18 LS block, GSR head, turbo. That'll be fun. This is the workhorse, I guess you could call it, as much of a workhorse as a half ton is. Well, anyway, okay, so I got the shop opened up. I got my temp lights on. It's definitely not finished in here. It's been a bit of a slow process, but it's a work in progress. Nothing happens overnight. Good things take time. So y'all are probably just creeping in the background. Like, what's good in there? Okay, no, I want to show you guys everything. Like, I want to show it all to you. There's nothing I want to hide. So, okay, well, let's start with the bottom because this is roots. This car's roots for me. This is ish kind of where it all started. This was like the second car that kind of led up to it all. So, this is a 2006 Nissan 350Z. 93,000 miles on it. I bought this car when I was in grade 10. I started working when I was 14 years old at a local retail store, saved up all of my money, and by the time I was in grade 10, I wanted to buy a car. And so me and my old man packed our stuff up, and we flew down to Miami, Florida, and we drove it home. And here it is. I've had it for 7 years. I'm going to say 7. Yes, I've had it for 7 years. Great car. And I'll take you for a more in-depth tour, but we're just going to do introductions for today. This car up here is my 1970 Nova SS. It's a true SS car. It's not numbers matching, but it's got a 396. 396. It's actually a 468, but we don't tell people that. We just romp on it. So it's got a fuel-injected 468 solid roller cam, comp cam. That's pretty much it. Just good old healthy big block. Drinks a lot of air, drinks a lot of fuel. And she spins the tires and it's gnarly. I've got, like I said, I'm going to take you guys for a better tour. All right, I'm getting too in depth here, but it's a pretty rad car. It's a full restoration unit. It's not like a show car. Like I've put this car in car shows, but like it's got its fair share of flaws. But I also drive the wheels off of it, so it's okay. It's got some stone chips. It's got some rubber marks. I don't know. I drive them. I love to put miles on my cars. There's nothing I enjoy more than just driving. I love driving. So we'll start with this mess now, I guess. So 1968 Chevy C20, not a C10. It's a 3/4 ton. It's got a 177 Wineland blower. Wineland. You can correct me on that if you want. Also a 468 Chevy. Solid. Said I'm not a genius. I sometimes make mistakes. Also, I'm kind of nervous talking to you guys for the first time. I don't know if you can tell or not, but like I'm shaking in my boots here. So that's okay though. That's okay. We'll make it through this together. So 468 Chevy, some good stuff. nice carb, puts a lot of fuel and air in there. My shop is full of stuff. I don't want to get started on that though. You can't even see. Okay, well, you'll see what's in the back there, I guess, when we get to that. And then the Model T. This is a gorgeous car. There's some history on this car with the family. And she is like original. I'll call it original because the interior and the paint were only ever redone once in 1964. That's the only thing that has ever been altered on this car since it was rolled off the showroom floor. So this is what I would consider a survivor because it is beautiful. It's a rolling piece of history. Like that's, I mean, like, you know, every vehicle has its own staple in history, but I look at the really early cars in a very different sort of way. Like, can you imagine what it would have been like to like trade in your horse for a car? Like, that's huge. Like, I mean, we trade in cars for cars, but like to go from a means of nothing to all of a sudden we can go, I mean, where they took these cars everywhere. I mean, like they did great in snow. They had skinny tires. They just functioned, right? And all of a sudden it's like, we have this car. Let's like, it just opened up the whole world. I mean, snowball to here. Like this is what happened from that, right? Like it's all connected in every sort of different way, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's gonna be some motorsports activities. There's gonna be hoonage. There's gonna be some building. There's gonna be the unknown, which is like pretty much the unknown almost overlaps everything than what I can tell you is going to happen with this channel. But that's the fun part. We don't know what's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll just see where it goes. I think it's going to be fun because this is my daily life. Like this is what I do every day. I work from 7 till 3. I'm an electrician. And then I come home and I get my food and I get my rest quick. And then this is what I invest all my energy into. So I figure it would be a really fun way to just share with the world what I'm doing. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. You guys are just gonna have to just keep tuning in, and you'll just learn more. Like I've got an oval track racing history, you name it. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this video, I think, right now. There's a chance that I might have some thoughts later tonight because it's still fairly early here. It's only 7:30, and there's a chance that I'm gonna have some thoughts and I'm gonna share with you. But for now, we're gonna end this on this note, which is, I wish I could start these right now, but we'll save that. All right. Okay. Remember, guys, sky's the limit. Take things wherever you want to go.